gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Good morning. Throughout history, there have been many great rivalries. Army versus Navy, Frazier versus Ali, Cowboys versus Patriots, and Star Wars versus Star Trek. And this morning, we are going to decide some of those rivalries once and for all. But I need you to help. That's right. I'm going to put up on the screen 2 of the great rivalries of all times, and you are going to decide by yelling and cheering and shouting. And if you don't do it, it's going to be really weird. So, I want to hear you. I want you to be loud. Are you ready? Here are the greatest rivalries of all times. Can you decide? First, it sparked the Cola Wars of the 1980s. It's one of the greatest debates of all time. So that's right, I'm talking about Coke versus Pepsi. So if you're a Coke fan, let's hear it from you. And how about Pepsi? All right, guys, I think that was a close one, but we're gonna move on. Oh, and what about Dr. Pepper anyway? I don't know, sorry Dr. Pepper fans, we didn't have that one in there for you. All right, next up, from the world of fast food, we have McDonald's versus Burger King. All right, let's hear it for McDonald's. And for Burger King, all right, I think we have a winner. And, well, you notice Chick-fil-A wasn't in there because there would have been no contest. Okay, next up, in the world of comic books or action heroes, we have Iron Man versus Captain America. Let's hear it from Team Iron Man. And Team Captain America. All right, good job. All right, moving into the world of cartoons, we have 2 very famous princesses. How about Elsa versus Anna? Let's hear it for Elsa. And for Anna. Okay, guys, all right, I think that one's decided. Okay, next up, also in the world of cartoons, a little more classic, we have Tom versus Jerry. Let's hear it for Tom. And for Jerry? Okay, good job, guys. Next, we move to the world of sports, and local sports at that, so hopefully we don't have any hurt feelings here. Remember, guys, we're all still friends, and that's UVA versus Virginia Tech. UVA versus Virginia Tech. All right, let's hear it for the Hokies. And let's hear it for the Who's. All right, did we have a winner on that one? Okay, next we're going to the world of pets. Cats versus dogs. Now be very careful how you vote on this one, because if you say you're a cat person, Pastor Byron might have a little gift for you that's 3 cats. But anyway, let's hear it. Let's hear it from the cat people. And let's hear it from the dog people. All right, okay, I think we have our winner. All right, next in the world of modern technology, we have Netflix versus Hulu. All right, let's hear it from Netflix. And if you can't wait to get home and watch some Hulu, let's hear it from you. Next, in the world of culinary delights, we have pepperoni versus cheese pizza. All right, so if you like plain cheese pizza, let's hear from you. And if you like your pizza with pepperoni, let's hear from you. Now, we could have done pineapple versus no pineapple, but I didn't want to get too contentious. And finally, guys, be careful on this one, because this one might be the one that leaves you looking for a car ride home. The toilet paper. Does it go over or under? All right, let's hear it for over. And for under. Okay, guys, you did a really great job. Thank you for participating, and we'll see you back here in just a few seconds. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for participating. Hopefully no one's feelings got hurt, and hopefully no friendships were destroyed over our little debate. But throughout the course of human history, many friendships, churches, and even countries have broken up because of disagreements. The Apostle Paul encountered some of these disagreements when he received reports from the church at Corinth. You see, the Corinthians could not agree over who the best leader of the church was. There had been 3 leaders of the church at Corinth. One of them was Paul. One of them was Apollos. And one of them was Cephas. And you see, Paul had heard that they were fighting over who the leader was, which leader that they followed. And he said, hey, guys, get with it. Some of you say I'm following Paul. Some of you say I'm following Apollos. And some of you say I'm following Cephas. And you shouldn't be following any of those people. You should be following Jesus Christ. The Corinthians were divided over who their leaders should be, instead of being united in Christ. Today we face the same difficulties. We're often divided over differences in politics and leaders, whether they be leaders of the church or leaders of our world. And instead of being united in Christ, we find ourselves left with a big, broken mess. A wise man once said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Do you know who that was? If you said Abraham Lincoln, you're right. But Abraham Lincoln was actually not the first person to say it. The first person to say it was Jesus. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 25, he said, "Every kingdom divided against itself is laid to waste, and no city or house divided against itself will stand." In another translation that reads, "Any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart." When we allow ourselves to be united by our love for Christ and for sharing the good news instead of divided by our differences, and when we allow ourselves to be united together through Christ to do His work, you end up with something really amazing. Have a great week!